in my accounting textbook is exactly how to do that.
Hell yeah.
So that was cool. I didn't know that somebody already figured that out.
Oh, you thought you were coming up with something wholly new.
Well, no, I thought that I had to come up with something brand new because I didn't know even what to look for.
There's a financial system pretty much for any business out there now. And sometimes it can make it trouble for a small business because these corporations actually have more of the upper hand of an actual system.
Oh, yeah.
A small business is like, I have no system. I don't know what to do.
Sometimes smaller businesses that have money choose not to spend their money on systems, and then they make their employees build systems in Excel, and then they don't use them, and they demote those employees, even though they put in a lot of fucking work. I've never heard of a company doing that, though.
Well, let's burn them down.
No, because then Kenny will be out of a job, too.
I didn't say any particular company. Damn.
Oh, man.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just saying. I got some pitchforks, bro.
No, I don't.
How many pitchforks you got?
I'm not mad at the company. I'm just mad at the situation.
That's enough.
Yeah.
If we use a dupe trick, we can have as many pitchforks as we want.
I still can't believe I was fucking forced to build a CRM system in Excel. You could spend like $1,000 a year on like the top of the line CRM system.
But you made peanuts on that CRM system. You got your peanuts taken away.
Somebody else.
Hey,
somebody else is eating my fucking
out.
peanuts now.
I also put a heater upstairs. I got that done.
Yeah.
My kid said it was very nice in her room last night. It wasn't cold.
He said, fuck.
I was like, all right.
I'm going to turn that heater off.
I actually can. I can just flip the breaker over there now. Yeah.
Electric.
So when she's so when she's fucking off, you just fucking flip the breaker. You don't get heat tonight.
Yeah, I ran a 30 amp breaker all the way up the wall and into the it's like a Cape Cod, so it's my attic and her bedroom is all like the same thing. So now there's a new heater in the wall. It's fucking 4,000 watts of heat blowing out of there.
Fuck.
It was on for 15 minutes. She's like, Dad, it's too hot up here. I got to shut it off.
Them new ones get you. It's like they have now thermostats, smart thermostats for the baseboards. I'm going to be investing into those.
Oh, neat.
They're a specific one, of course, different from the home gas ones. And they're about like $130 a piece. So figure each room in the house got to have each one. So more expensive, but be worth it. You control your temperature, everything. Shut it off while you're at work so your wife freezes to death.
That's what Steve and I both have, the Google Home. They're the Nest, whatever the fuck it is. The smart thermostats.
Be like Google,
those are called the Nest.
The Nest Google Nest.
Yeah, but
smart
they have two of them.
thermostat.
Yeah,
can you
the
use
Nest
that
Learning.
Nest Learning.
Can you use that as a speakerphone? Like, can you say something from your phone out from like where you're at?
No, you can't talk through that. No, but
like, why'd you shut the heat off? Be like, you need to pay your bill.
Well, no, but I can turn down the thermostat from my phone, then announce it out of my Google Home.
That's awesome.
yeah.
So yeah,
And then they make sensors that you can put in each room, so that way it knows
when you walk in, it turns the heater.
Or not
on.
even that. It's like an additional thermostat. So there's always a cold room in your fucking house.
Yeah.
So you would put the sensor in that room, and so it would read that room's not as warm as the rest of the house. So it would run the heat a little bit longer and run the fan to push more air through.
And they do have like zoned stuff. Like yours is probably zoned with the baseboards.
Yeah, it's typically
where you can control
like each room.
individual rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, mine, I can't because I just have one furnace, one blower. But they do have zoned ones that will, like, I don't know, direct air to this room or that room. But that comes down to your furnace.
Yeah, I'm sure there's connections that got to go through the duct of some sort. Little fanning systems.
Just need a flap. Opens and closes.
Need a flapper.
They call that a damper.
You're a fucking damper.
Yeah, maybe.
Putting a damper on my ideas.
So what? You want to fight about it?
No, it's valid. It's valid.
I did something else. What did I do? I watched some more Lost.
Yeah? How lost are you?
Well, I'm 2 episodes into season 2, so...
Oh, you're fine.
They just found a shower.
Yeah.
Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, damn, they found a shower.
Early 2000s me is pissed that you just said that.
Ana Lucia is still alive.
I just feel like I'm at Nelson's Ledges now. Oh, we found the shower. There's only 2 of them? Shit.
I didn't know there were showers at Nelson's.
Up front.
No shit.
Yeah. You can look up, actually. There's no ceiling in it. It's just an outdoor one. You know,
I want one. I want an outdoor shower.
A shower at 4 a.m. there is amazing if
Hell
you're
yeah.
in the right mindset.
Yes.
I feel like that's probably the only time you're going to get hot water too there.
Except for the fact that everyone else is there.
Yeah.
Man, if it's hot enough, I mean, the whole time I was there, I fucking had a shower. Because it was fucking pouring rain for fucking
Yeah,
2 days.
that's something I always say is if I go and I haven't gone in a while, every time it always rains 2 times out of the 3 days.
It was the first sold out show ever. The one time I went, the first sold out show.
Which one?
They were having to turn Badfish, Summer Badfish.
Just be like 15, 16.
It would have been before that. It would have been like
13,
2012.
14. Oh, okay.
2012, 13, something like that. And it fucking poured rain. We were camped across the street.
That's lame.
Yeah, half of the group was across the street. Half of the group was at the actual campsite.
Out in the middle of a field, and it's soggy as fuck over there.
It was.
Everybody's
it was
cars
fucked.
get stuck out over
Hutch
there.
did fucking ketamine and slid down a fucking gravel hill.
Ooh, that's rough.
I believe it was the first time he ever did ketamine. And the hill looked like mud because it had a bunch of mud over it. But it was just gravel with a bunch of mud that had just kind of slid down it.
Ouch.
And he like walked over to the campsite. It's like, I just fucking slid down a hill and it was gravel.
just
And he's
hurt.
just like covered in mud and blood.
Nice.
It was just chocolate
just
pudding.
Real slow
Just chocolate
about
pudding.
everything.
I watched a guy on ketamine take out one of those steel concert grates. Like, that's heavy as fuck. And the guy just took it out, backlashed it. His eyes rolled out and went, "Bop," and he just flopped like a fish right over that thing.
Disclaimer: drugs are real fucked up, and don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Especially a cat tranquilizer.
A horse tranquilizer,
Whatever.
It depends on the
Both.
strength.
Yeah.
I mean, tranquilizers in general should be used for one purpose.
Tranquilizing?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what people use them for.
Or safari hunting.
They just fight the tranquilization. Yeah, it's fucked.
I didn't do any of that.
Don't
since you guys have been
do
gone.
ketamine and drive a tow motor either. just throwing that out there. Not the smartest idea.
I thought that's how you're supposed to get a license.
Oh shit!
Look, if I could drive it on ketamine, I could drive it on ketamine.
You're fucking right.
Well, look. You don't have to be you don't have to be licensed to drive a tow motor. Just saying.
Well, technically, OSHA would disagree with you.
Some places wouldn't say that you had to have a
And the ketamine.
yeah, the ketamine would definitely disagree with you.
No, ketamine's how you get a fucking tow motor license
OSHA, if you're listening to us, let us know how you feel about ketamine.
and tow motors
This is the wrong bull.
separately
Special K.
and together. Kenny, what have you been up to lately? What have you been doing? You been doing anything fun, exciting?
Being a house bum with my son. He just turned 2. We're in the terrible 2s.
Ooh, I think 3 is worse than 2s.
You know what's really worse? 14.
I bet they talk back to you, I guess, right?
If you want your damn foot rubbed,
Dude,
Look, that was like,
self.
I think I look back on those days with nostalgia.
Yeah.
Right. These are the glory days. Like, you have it great. Yours is barely walking and talking. Mine's throwing shit at me.
Steve, I'm pretty sure that was less than a year ago.
Well, life moves fast.
If you want your damn foot rub,
Fuck.
so just house bumming it.
Just house bumming it. Other than emailing you one of the new sets that I
Hell yeah.
recorded, that's one of the biggest challenges of now is the seclusion of music on the internet.
These unprecedented
You
times.
can't put nothing on the internet anymore without them flagging it, saying it's already copyrighted. Or, I mean, they went to a point with trying to flag a video I did years back for our high school in Sheffield. One of the guys I went to school with, he like reposted a video that was done years ago, and they tried to take it down, and I almost considered actually putting a lawsuit out for it, for the fact that it was created and it was done legally, between like even copyright issues with like music, how long you play music for a highlight film. And Facebook tried to take it down, and which is quite odd because it's done through which is, I think, was Focus One, which is the that yearbook company that used to do all of our yearbooks back in the day. So technically the copyright's through them. So I highly doubt Focus One said, "Hey, take this down." You know what I mean? So that's where I started noticing a trend in a lot of like, independent artists not being able to put their music out. And it's kind of a shame if you think about it. Like, how do you have new artists come up now? It's starting
very careful.
You do it by having Spotify say you can put your stuff out, but we're not going to pay you shit.
Yeah,
we're going to pay you.
They want crumbs.
31% of a cent.
You know how we're going to pay you is exposure, and then you hope for the best, but we will make all the money out.
Oh yeah, but you got to pay us to put your music on here.
That's what DJing's turned into over the years, is where you used to get paid for a gig, and then when down the road, all these guys in like the big clubs, like downtown Cleveland, even they were doing it for free. And they would try and tell you that they'd be doing it for $1,000. Yeah, right. That's a joke. Most of it were done for free just so they could get free drinks for the night, And that's basically where all that would turn into.
Or free food.
Yeah, that too. Bar food. Bar food's the best with it.
Is that what Tyler was doing at fucking that sushi place?
The 3-level sushi place? I have no idea.
Him and Zach setting up fucking DJ sets and just getting free fucking sushi.
I DJ for sushi.
DJ for sushi. That's a nice T-shirt. Will DJ for sushi. That's actually pretty legit.
Yo, we can design. I got Photoshop, right? I got Illustrator.
Yeah,
we can do this.
We know some people that make some shirts.
Yeah, we can. We got DDA.
He also DJs.
Awesome. Who also DJs.
Get on the map with that.
Does he like sushi?
Yeah.
All right.
Be like, fun fact, I DJ'd one of the very first winter warm-ups that's out here.
No shit.
Nice.
It was done out of a warehouse. It wasn't done at the Agora when they did it for the 10 years ongoing.
You mean when it was still a rave?
Yes. We
Not
actually
just
had things called raves back then.
Not an electronic dance music party?
That's my favorite part about this whole COVID, is that all those type of parties are coming back, and next thing you know, you're just getting this little subliminal flyer, and you get to show up at some random warehouse, and it's unregulated. And there's no causality in it. There's just, it's there to be there. It's not, we planned this out. That's what I always laughed about, a pre-planned rave.
Yeah. You can't arrest us all.
No, you can't. You can arrest a few, but you ain't going to get us all.
No.
And it was like, I remember when that one got shut down by East Cleveland police. It was like, two of the guys I was with, they were like, yeah, just keep your mouth fucking shut and keep walking, because you don't want to go to jail tonight over this shit. And, yeah, the shitty part was I never got barely paid for that type of gig. Eric Evasion and the whole crew. I can't even dog Communist for that, because that's not what they stand for anymore. But Eric, he shaded a lot of people back then, collected his money and ran. And it was a sad thing to see, because a lot of good artists could have done some good things with that back then.
So, I don't really know the distinction here. You said like it's not a pre-planned thing.
Vacuuming?
Like a rave isn't really supposed to be like a pre-planned thing. It's more of on the spot. So like if someone threw a rave back in the day, you would have a scenario where a warehouse would get picked out at random, a vacant warehouse. Flyers would be like made within 24 hours. And what it would be more or less is you would have like it was like a stay point. So somebody would be like at random, like at a parking lot of like a Giant Eagle or something like that. And they would actually hand out the actual directions to it. So if a cop showed up to see, where this rave at, they get a lead on it. They just show up and it'd be a vacant parking lot with one car in it. It'd be like, this rave's not even here. So that's how they would trick people, And then the only way that cops would find it would just be a noise complaint.
Yeah,
You hear a
it's
bunch of noise from a warehouse, you know?
It's